I'm a ghost.
Hey guys, welcome back to Fire Emblem 3 Houses. This is my solo playthrough of the game. Violet and I are also doing one together, which is also on our channel if you want to check that one out. So, last time we fought off those dudes in the monastery who were trying to... Well, they had an assassination plot, but it was actually just a diversion so that they could sneak into the mausoleum and steal the Sword of the Creator, which we are now able to use. So, this episode is likely just going to be a bunch of me wandering around and shit, and doing, you know, like, school things. But yeah. Let's go through some of these support conversations first, though.
Hello there, Edelgard. Are you looking for something?
You could say that. I'm looking for someone named Linhardt who's been skipping lectures again.
I see. Well, congratulations, you found him. Did you want him for something in particular?
What else could bring me here other than your complete negligence?
Well, perhaps you're interested in hearing my latest theories on the nature of crests. I suspect the formation of crests may be quite different than that recorded in church tradition.
Before you go on, is there any discernible benefit to me allowing this babble to continue?
Well, of course.
And that would be?
I suspect you'll find the topic rather entertaining.
That's it.
What more do you need? Crest research is its own reward.
You know, if you ever truly applied yourself, you could become a distinguished scholar. You could use your crest knowledge to benefit the world, or uncover new discoveries in magic theory.
Why would I busy myself with such tedious work? I perform this research for my own knowledge. I'm not interested in the world at large.
There's nothing wrong with a selfish drive for knowledge, but only if you put it to good use.
I'm sure there must be some use.
Oh? Then please, tell me what potential uses you have in mind.
Well, there are people out there who spend good money on bizarre artistic creations, so I'm sure my not at all useful research could be used as a fine lullaby for the children of the world.
A lullaby? I have things to do. Just know that this was my last warning.
Sure, of course. Goodbye. Well, this is fascinating. Following this equation...
Linhardt. Here again, I see.
Go away, Hubert. Now is not a good time. Ah, yes. The double line becomes a helix, and its arc... No, that cannot be correct.
Now is exactly the time. Lady Edelgard requests your presence. Come. The lecture is about to start.
Politely inform her that my research is vastly more important than whatever it is she has to say.
While your passion may be admirable, it is sadly misdirected. This matter takes priority. Return to your hobby when your duty is done.
Hobby? But this research will most certainly prove useful in the future.
The Empire requires you to be useful now. I should think you would want the same. You have an almost unparalleled...
That sounds like something fucking Darth Vader would say.
An unfettered imagination. In truth, you have talents that many, including myself, will never have the privilege of possessing.
Are you complimenting me, Hubert? That alone deserves to be studied.
Huh.
Let me finish. I haven't an ounce of respect for the cause you have chosen to waste your talents on, which changes frequently, I might add, with no rhyme, reason, or results. Learn to apply yourself to something constructive. You may still have a bright future.
That sounds suspiciously as if you're not going to leave me alone. I just want to live a life doing things that interest me. Is that so wrong?
That is unacceptable, even for a nobleman. Her Highness will soon ascend to the throne. She is attempting to deal with such noble privilege head-on.
You have a point, and I understand where you're coming from. But I can't do it. I can't bring myself to work for someone else.
Pathetic. Keep to your books, then. Goodbye, Linhart.
Being outside is so tiring. Tomorrow's gotta be just an inside day, Bernie. Whoa.
That's
why
not
is it so
creepy
quiet
at
all
all.
of a sudden, it's as if an unspeakable evil just...
You're late.
Jesus.
No, into the light! Back to the beyond from whence you came!
Are you telling me to die?
Hubert!
In the flesh. I came to ask you something.
Oh no, what did I do? Think, Bernie, think!
There have been sightings of a sinister figure carrying a sharp object, wandering the halls at night. A strange giggle, the glimmer of a needle in the dark, the sound of a door creaking open and closed.
I was embroidering.
I suspected as much. Then you leave me no choice.
What? No, I'm too young to die. I've got so much left to do. Please don't kill me!
About what I expected.
Jesus Christ, Hubert.
It's no good. I can't run anymore.
That was quite a sprint. A shame you lack stamina. Now to my duty.
You're going to execute me, aren't you? Please, let me compose my last will and testament. Or at least a swan song. The creak of a door. Sorrow like a needle point. Bernie's gone away.
Bernadetta, a word of caution. How would you feel if you fell or bumped into someone while carrying around that needle? Please watch where you're going in the future. How did you manage to faint while standing up?
Yeah.
I cannot simply leave her here.
What the fuck was that?
La 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 la. Such lovely weather for painting.
Bernadetta?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
It's just me, Linhart. What are you doing?
Painting! Just painting. Not important. Am I in your way? I'm in your way. I'll just go. I'm going.
No need for all that. I just came out here to read. I'll stay quiet and still so as not to bother you. How's that? If you want to go, that's fine too.
No. I'll stay.
Say, aren't you usually holed up inside?
I'm sorry! I'm sorry for coming here. I'm sorry for bothering you! You're mad, aren't you? You look really mad. I'll just pack up. I'll be gone before you know it.
Mad? At you? Never. I rather admire you, in fact. I fantasize about shutting myself in my room and never going outside again. It sounds like paradise. However, I wouldn't be able to perform my research. That, Bernadetta, is a problem.
What? You admire me? Nah! No way. I know a trick when I see one. What are you plotting? So you want to copy me, is that it? And what's a copy do with the original? Replace it!
Jesus
I've got
Christ,
you figured
Bernie.
out. I won't just sit back and take it. I'll fight you!
What? That's no... this is too much hassle. I'm
Meh.
leaving.
Sorry! Please don't kill me!
Oh, Caspar, just who I was hoping to see. I have a tiny little request if you have time to help me.
I'm always happy to help. What can I do for you?
That is exactly what I was hoping to hear. Would you mind coming along to my room?
Your room. Okay. This isn't what I had in mind.
Oh.
Come on, a big, strong guy like you. This is easy. Lift up the cabinet, please. I need to dust behind it.
There's still more to do. Why do you care so much about keeping this place clean? It's just a dorm room.
Were you raised in a stable? Leaving this place a mess wouldn't be fair to the next person who uses it. In fact, I think once we're done with this room, we should clean up your room as well.
Yeah, I don't think so. I have some actual training to do.
Oh, come to think of it, I have a date myself. The fella I'm seeing has quite a charming face, rich family, and I assume a tolerable personality.
Don't you get tired of spending time with all these guys who have tolerable personalities?
Oh, it gets tedious at times. You must listen to them talk, for one thing. But it's important for my future.
That's how I see my training. I guess it's pretty much the same thing.
I don't know if that's a comparison you really want to make.
Why not? Seems about right to me. Sure, I'm a noble, but I'm also a second son. I don't have anything coming to me. Why do you think I'm always training so much? I need to prove myself on the battlefield if I plan on making it anywhere in this world. I know you don't have noble status or wealth, so you're putting in the effort to marry well, right? See? Pretty much the same thing.
I suppose. It would be nice if everyone saw it that way. Well then, Caspar, I need to get ready for my date. Shall we both agree to work hard for our futures?
Absolutely. I just hope our efforts are worth it.
Cool. Those were cute. Well, some of them were. Literally every time Hubert is on screen, I'm just like, ugh. I still like subconsciously read her name as Edgelord. Oh wait. Oh yeah, Kanto.
A true noble never fails.
And yeah, cool.
I passed? Well done, me.
A mage. Oh, okay, that's her. Yeah, no, I actually wanted that. For some reason, I thought that was Petra. I was gonna be like, why would I turn Petra into a mage? Yeah, no, I'll do that.
past thanks to you, Professor.
Cool. Okay. Okay, I need to increase my sword stat a little bit first. Cool. Oops, not what I meant to do. Oh, you can recruit Cyril and Catherine? Cool. Alright. Yeah, let's explore the monastery. Okay.
A stone? A stone. I do not understand. Yet, as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But is that me? Or is it you?
Let's see.
Hello.
Hello. Wrong room.
I'm not secretly eating cake.
Huh. I can sense it.
Okay, what's Bernie doing right now? Oh, fine. You got me. But keep it a secret, all right?
Nope, okay. Oh, that's right. I already tried that with her. What is this? Oh! Oh, where's...
I've been looking for this. Thank you so much.
Hooray! Oh, neat.
It's awful. Just awful what happened with the rite of rebirth. The infirmary. Well, it was a mess. Things are finally calm again, and so I've come here to unwind. Let me tell you, I put all of my knowledge to use keeping those kids alive. Still, the truth of it is that when someone faces death for the first time, well, they figure out who they are. They learn if they can do it again. We can't lose them, Professor. Not to battle or to cowardice. If you can keep them going, then I will too.
I will protect them.
No, that's... No, that...
yeah, what's going on today? Cool.
Why is that fish so still? Wait, is it swimming sideways? Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten. Ah, Professor, you are so outgoing with all of the students. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I am certain my brother would disapprove. Might you help me with a favor?
Oh, excuse me.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, come to think of it, last month there was something to report, wasn't there? Thanks to you, I hear that everything was resolved. I never realized that bandits had entered. I'm not a great guard after all, am I? I hope you will forgive me one day.
I could use your help.
Oh. Cool. Okay, so I can't do that until next time. Ah.
Could you help me out? Knew I could count on you.
Awesome.
Hey there.
So, let's see. Jeez. Jesus. At that point, why not just buy another fucking weapon?
Come back anytime.
Yeah, I'm good for now.
Professor! No.
Professor, please leave Sylvain alone for the time being. The thing is, the bandit's leader who stole the relic is Sylvain's disinherited older brother.
Oh, jeez.
Hi, Professor. Did you need something? I've actually got plans.
That's right. I have a request. Hail, Professor. If I may introduce myself, I am Gilbert. My life has been spent as a dedicated knight. I am to accompany you on your assignment.
Oh, neat.
I may have slowed a step in recent years, but I pledge to you the full extent of my abilities.
It's a pleasure to meet
Professor,
you.
The pleasure is all mine, I assure you.
I have heard that someone from House Gautier, one of the Kingdom of Fargus's noble families, is causing some sort of commotion. What a complete disgrace to the nobility.
For a hero's relic to be stolen, it's unheard of.
And just last month, the sword of the Creator was almost stolen too.
Also quite unheard of. What impudence.
For House Gautier to invite us onto their land, they must be desperate. But at least we'll have the stalwart knights ready to stand around and watch us do all the work.
A lost item.
Oh, okay.
For a hero's...
But at least...
Yeah, let's go over this way. Talk to the people here.
Some people are unhappy because they don't have the crest they want. And some are unhappy because they have a crest they never asked for. Yes,
Oh,
this is mine.
cool.
Thank you for returning it.
I guessed right.
The coffin of Saros in the Holy Mausoleum should have held her remains. Instead, it held the sword of the Creator. What could it mean?
So my running theory right now is that Lady Rhea is actually Saros. She's just like immortal or something. I don't know.
How could you possibly think that is mine?
Really?
Go ask someone else.
Really? The guy who is hanging out by the stables. Fine.
Quite so. The head of the Western Church holds the title of bishop. That's not as distinguished as an archbishop, such as Lady Rhea, but it still comes with a fair amount of authority. If someone in that position plotted an assassination, I cannot help but think it must have been instigated by some outside force. There are bishops in the Eastern Church as well, but to speak frankly, they do not have much impact. They are under the influence of both the Archbishop and the Leicester Alliance, so their ability to voice grievances is quite limited.
Oh, that man I walked past earlier. That wasn't Lord Rodrigue, was it? House Fraldarius is a powerful noble family, linked to the founding of Fargus. Lord Rodrigue, its current leader, is a magnificent warrior. He's known as the Shield of Fargus. A dozen or so years ago, during the Northern Campaign in Srang, he performed splendidly as the king's right hand. Come to think of it, wasn't there someone from House Fraldarius amongst this year's students?
Not sure, actually.
You acquitted yourself honorably last month. To think they'd go into the Holy Mausoleum and assault the Goddess Tower. I cannot imagine the Western Church was acting on its own. Someone must have been helping them. As for the masked knight who escaped, his days are numbered. I hope we find him soon, so I can kill him myself.
I am Rodrigue Achille Fraldarius. I bear the great honor of serving as a lord in the kingdom of Fargus. I have come in Margrave Gautier's stead to retrieve their stolen relic. However, as I hear it, a group of students is to attend to this matter. I sincerely hope no harm comes to any of them.
Hey,
Professor. I can't believe my own brother is the leader of the bandits. House Gautier is my true home. And his. Please, Professor. He really is one of the worst people I've ever known.
But we share the same blood. We're still family. What's up, Professor? Hey, I got a girl.
Okay.
I can't believe my... Please, Professor.
No. Who the fuck is it that likes horses? I don't know.
I can't
Wait,
please...
hold up. No. Okay.
Professor. Oh.
This has been my first time to the Kingdom's North. I hear the people of North are cold and have much loneliness. Professor, I hear you have worked as a mercenary in the Kingdom. Did you find joy in this? You cannot remember? Is that having possibility? I have amazement.
Right. I heard a relic was stolen. If this had something to do with a family conflict, I don't think I could choose a side. I think I'd be a pretty good judge of that. I know relics aren't easy to come by, but I'd still like to get my hands on one.
I wonder who that could be. Oh my god. Okay.
This is being my professor. You kept. I had lost the place of this. You have my thanks.
Oh.
Professor, I can't believe... Please, Professor. Oh, that's mine. Oh, thanks, Professor. You really saved the day.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, Professor. Don't you think everyone's making too big a fuss over these crests, or heroes' relics, or whatever they're called? How important can that stuff really be? Personally, I don't even care that I don't have a crest. I'll take muscles over crests any day. Heck, I'll take muscles over a hot meal. Actually... Good to see you. I was just...
I thought school life would be peaceful and quiet, with a sprinkle of drama to keep things interesting. But since you arrived, it's been one thing after another. Is that just a coincidence, I wonder? What do you mean? I don't like the way you said that. Stop trying to spook me. I thought, but since
Alright.
Aristocrats are fools, allowing their lives to be dictated by their crests. Though, I suppose I am much the same in that regard. What?
Alright.
Yes, I'm actually very...
Oh, no, there's somebody to talk to still.
That reminds me.
The Leicester Alliance is governed through roundtable conferences between the 5 most prominent allied dukes, the 5 Great Lords. First and foremost is Duke Regan, the Alliance's leader.
Joining him are the heads of House Goneril, House Gloucester, and House Ordelia. Lastly, there is the newest addition, Margrave Edmund. These 5 each have voting power in the conferences. Before House Edmund, it was House Daphne that was counted amongst the 5. However, it is said that the head of that family relinquished their vote to House Edmund, which had only recently risen to significance.
Who likes sweets? Oh, I think I know. Yeah, I'll find them eventually.
Professor, if you're heading to the kingdom, I would recommend taking a coat. It's chilly, even at this time of year. It also rains a fair bit. Don't get caught out there without protection, or you're sure to catch a cold. A lost...
Nope, okay.
Oh, that! I thought it was gone for good. How did you know it was mine?
I didn't. Oh.
So, you have a crest too, eh, Professor? Does that mean you're descended from nobility? You've certainly got the look for it. I sure do wish there were more nobles like you, Professor. A teacher, a mercenary, and so very mysterious. How could a girl ever get enough? I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry, but...
Nope, okay. I don't know, I mean, you look pretty dang fashionable. Oh my, that is a close-up look right there. Alright.
Swinging a sword about in the Holy Mausoleum? The potential for damage is too great to imagine. I sincerely hope the saints' coffins were not damaged. Were you using magic? I've heard you weren't, but... it's torture not being able to go inside the Holy Mausoleum for an entire year.
Stella, I'm busy, hon. Can't just poke me. We want to be petted. Kitty.
The Western Church. The Central Church. They believe in the same goddess, but oppose one another. Fodlan is a complicated place.
Devoted to training. Is that Caspar again?
I am sorry that the kingdom's unrest did not stop with Lord Lonato. Professor, the hero's relics are incredibly powerful. Please, be on your guard.
Yeah, let's go with Ferdinand. Okay, cool.
This was beneath me. You should be honored.
Cool. Oh, 25 hit points. Nah, I'll be fine, especially. Oh, I got the double attack on this guy.
You should be honored.
Okay.
This was beneath me.
All right. Let me restore. Cool.
You are nothing.
Woo! Cool. Who else is there to talk to?
Mercedes. Her face looks familiar.
Okay.
Right. You guys have it bad in your own way. But believe me when I say we've got it bad too. With all that happened last month, a great many knights were dispatched to the Western Church. And now we must set out for the Eastern Church, located in the far east of the Leicester Alliance. If I must die in Alliance territory, I wish it wasn't in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. I'd much rather go on a sightseeing trip to Deirdre. Oh, you don't know? Deirdre is House Regan's domain. It's called the Aquatic Capital.
Cool. You should add to the Traveler's Journal. Classroom learning isn't enough to become a strong knight. There's got to be someone around here who can teach me how to get as strong as possible. Dimitri does seem like he'd be a good resource. Woo! Being a bit older than everyone else, I want the others to rely on me like an older sister. Is there anything I can do to make myself more approachable? Don't worry, you already are. You should be more careful with your words. Don't worry, you already are. Cool.
So the whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot devised by the Western Church? That means they used Lenato. What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes? Huh?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Interested in art. Who is interested in art? Is he interested in art? Nope, okay. I definitely remember there being somebody interested in art. I just don't remember who.
Isn't it strange? Saint Seros's body was missing from her coffin, but they found a sword in its place. Do you think she moved from her coffin and left the sword behind? Did you find it? Did you find
All right.
Okay. I've had a chance to spar with Gilbert of the Knights of Seros before. I couldn't get a single strike in. If that man is accompanying you on your assignment, you can rest assured that no harm will come to you. To be honest, he kind of reminds me of someone. But no, it must be my imagination, right?
Who does he remind you of? No, I know. There we go.
You have helped me so much.
When you complete quests, paralogs, and auxiliary battles, you will earn renown, which can be spent to restore the statues of the four saints. So you restore the statues, you will gain various bonuses to your unit's growth. Cool.
Need something?
I mean, I have like a shit ton.
This one? You're all set. 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 This one? You're all set.
Ooh.
This one?
Yeah, no, I want that for sure.
You're all set. This one? You're all set. This one? You're all
set. This one? You're all set.
This one?
You're all set. Ooh, that's cool. I can have another divine pulse. But I hardly
This
ever
one?
use that, so. You're all set.
You're all set.
This one?
You're
You're all set.
This one?
You're all set.
This one? You're all set.
Cool. Cool, 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 cool.
See you again soon.
Okay, where? Cool. Wait, no. Where the shit? Oh, that's right.
Why is that fit perhaps? I would like to have...
Since-
I
Huh.
wonder who this belongs to.
Definitely thought it was her. Alright, then. Oh my god.
Hello?
Professor. Professor, I am not understanding where the meaning is here. When and how is this expression used? I fell for it. No, that is what you say when you meet the mate of your soul. The expression is, I fell for it. Thank you, Professor. I finally have understanding. Can I ask you about another word? The one that is written here. Is something on my face?
Your cheeks are on your face.
I am without much time to study. I must use my time with wisdom. Is that really what you are thinking? Or maybe you have curiosity about the mark on my face. You are already knowing that I am from Brigid. This is a mark from Brigid. It is a prayer to the forest spirits, a prayer to be protected. Hunters ask the forest spirits to have safe and bountiful hunting. There are many spirits in Brigid. I have more marks on my arms and back. They are prayers for my family's health and triumph. Are you wanting to see them?
I mean...
That gives me happiness. If there is ever the chance, you will see them. I have much gratitude for you, Professor. You always listen with patience. I can read and understand the language of Fodlan, but to speak it, gives me difficulty. I hope I will keep having your support, and I will give you my support too, with my whole heart. I have things that I cannot fail to accomplish.
Let's do our best.
Yes, we will keep walking forward.
I know relics are... What's this?
Maybe it's Raphael's.
Hello.
Ah, there we go.
Thank you, Lady Bernadetta. I will take my leave.
Oh, good. Bye! Goodbye! Finally. Oh, that was awful. Just terrifying.
What's terrifying?
Please don't sneak up on me like that! That lady asked me to show her around. I tried to be polite, but strangers are just so nerve-wracking.
That's a mood.
Oh, yeah? How about when I first met you and I wouldn't come out of the corner, or even uncover my face? Actually, now that you mention it, it's funny. Once I started talking to you, I stopped feeling scared. I wonder why. You know, Professor, you might be the first person I've been able to speak to normally since I got here, and I have no idea why.
I'm glad, regardless.
I'm happy about it too. When we first started out here, we had to do drills outside. I skipped those every chance I got. It's a terrible idea going out in the forest with all these people you don't even know. Thanks to you, though, I can actually make it through class now. I don't know what I'd do.
Whoops.
If you weren't here.
It's alright.
Sorry. I'm okay. I am okay. I'm doing just fine. I feel safe here, thanks to you. What? You saw that? Why would you see that? You were watching me? That crosses the line, Professor. Singing? Me? Why would I be singing? I'd never be singing. I've never been so humiliated. Useless, worthless, unmarriageable.
Okay.
Really?
So. Professor. Geralt was looking for you. It seems he has gone off somewhere. If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around. I have something to ask of you. I have something to ask of you. I'm sorry to...
You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, know that I believe in you. I have no doubt that you will use that power justly. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you. May I ask a favor of you?
Professor, are you looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago. He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was. Someone lost? Someone lost? Someone...
Oh my! The crest of flames? Could it really? Yes, the actual crest of flames! No, that is quite enough. I should compose myself. I must remain objective in my research. Objective, professional.
Excitement is understandable.
The scandal with the Western Church troubles me. We cannot afford to let ourselves be swept along, and yet... I'm not sure.
Hi. Don't you think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit strange? Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery. Oh, that's mine. Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
Thought that was for him.
Maybe. The assassination attempt on Lady Rhea, the theft of a hero's relic. I am up to my ears in foul news of recent. Speaking of, there's a terrifying rumor swirling around Garreg Mach these days. Apparently, a spirit of death wielding a huge scythe has been kidnapping young maidens. Will the madness never end?
Okay. The Knight's Hall.
Oh, Gerald? He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so you'll probably find him there. I can't remember where the graveyard is, but I bet Sedith knows.
I was literally just there.
We're back. Ah, the graveyard. Of course I know it. It can be a little hard to find. Would you like me to show you where it is? Very well.
Cool. Well, let's go there and talk to the other quest marker.
Were you using magic? I've heard you weren't, but...
Wait, what?
I'll gladly take this.
Ooh, who's this? I can just pass through the pillars. So I can pass through the pillars, but I can't jump off the goddamn...
Thank you.
I appreciate your effort.
I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave.
Why is her grave here?
Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you. But she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Aww.
Well done. You have my thanks.
But she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it.
Jesus, she was 20. That is really sad. Okay. Now, how to spend my time. Let's go to the dining hall. Because today is a fish festival.
Delicious! After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
I like this.
Alright, now what?
my wood.
Okay. And one more point. What should I do? Should I invite somebody out for tea or something? Oh, no. I got it. I got an idea. Gonna do one of them seminar things or faculty training, whatever.
I have a request. I may have slowed.
Faculty training, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Woohoo.
I still have much to learn.
Alright. Well. That's gonna about do it for this episode, guys. So, next time we will... Oops. Next time we'll go through a couple weeks of lessons. And this will probably be a battle. Because of the 2 quests that we have. Yeah. So, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.